classes. My name is Todd Wilson. We are about to stretch and meditate. It's a user-friendly class, very light stretch, both standing and on the floor, and then we'll collectively center and bring ourselves inward and have a brief meditation, relaxation to end the class today. I hope you stick with us and enjoy this very smooth body awakening class. Take the next few minutes to clear your space, grab some water, use the restroom. I'm going to continue to set up my space, and we'll get started here in just a couple moments. All right, friends, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for joining me. BreakOut Studios online classes, stretch and meditation. Welcome all. Hello. All right, we're gonna start let's start actually in a second position. I'm gonna angle this camera a little bit lower so you can see my legs. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so from second, I just want you to take a few moments to find the rhythm of your breathing as full and constant as possible. No specific pattern, but just deep inhale, deep exhale to stand for a few moments. Feel the strength of your core, everything connected. And I just want you to look side to side, nice and easy, opening up that neck. Let's let go of any tension we're holding on to. Good. Working on some isolations. Center up and down. If you feel any discomfort, you can go ahead and skip the stretch or just take it slow. Good. Let's round the head over towards the right. Keep those shoulders down. And let's reverse. Left. Good. Let's just hang out for a few moments here with the chin dropping down to the sternum. Breathe. And bring it up. Go ahead and flex through the left or right if you're mirroring me. Just drop that opposite ear down. A little more of an intense stretch there. Elongating that line of muscle into your shoulder. Let's swap it out. Flex through the opposite hand. Press that ear down. Open up the neck. Good. Breathe. And recover. Good. Going through our shoulders, we're going to roll them back. So they go up and back. You can bend your knees. Work through that midline. Good. Forward. Working through the spine. Awesome. Good. Now let's take it as high as you can. Up and exhale, drop. Inhale up. Exhale, drop. Very nice. Rib cage, just nice, easy. So we want our base of our body. If you want to go a little bit narrow, that's fine. Base of our body is strong, core is tight. I just want to rock that rib cage side to side, free of any hip movement or leg movement. I'm just going to rock my rib cage side to side, stretching through the spine, breathing through the low back. Good. Now from here, we're going to expand and close. Open up the chest and curve the chest, or the back here. Open and release. Open and release. Open and release. Open. Good. Now if you want to try some circles, you can rotate that spine. Go forward, back, side to side. Going towards the right. In reverse. Good. Good. Now allow the hips just to rock side to side. Again, my knees are bent to allow some mobility. Just rock the hips. Get a little funky with it. Breathe. Good. Now let's rotate the circle. The hips over to the right side. Really getting the joints all worked out here. Releasing through that core a bit. Let's go to the left. Good. Rotation. Good. Nice. Again, side to side. Rock those hips. Breathe. Good. Nice. Good. All right, we're going to move down to the feet. We're going to do some prancing, pressing the arch open and really stretching out the ball of the foot, pressing the toes to the ground. Feel the connection of your feet to the floor. Press through and change. Nice and easy. Breathe through each stretch there. Opening up the feet. Opening up that arch. Relieving any tension for a week of walking and hiking and dancing and whatever you're doing. Okay, let's leave the right foot popped and just plie and open up that arch. So I'm just stretching through the foot, dropping that tailbone down. Breathe. Good. Nice. Now let's swap it out. Press through that other side. Breathe. Opening up the instep. Good. Opening up the arch. Nice. Let's go back to the bicycling just one last time. Push through. Good. Work through those feet. Nice. Good. A few little plies, bending of the knee, dropping down, really opening up the back leg. You can really feel a nice stretch down towards the heel of the foot. Plie, bend, and lift, and plie, bend, and lift. Now, standing in our plie, I'm just going to do a very simple forward fold. Just allow the hands to walk down your legs, fold forward, drop the head, drop the torso, and just hang out there. Breathe. And round up, take your time. Let's go a little bit lower, not all the way, just a little bit more for the back. Walk the fingertips down, dropping the top of the head. Shake it out. And round up, take your time. Good, and just give me a little shake of the arms. Let's roll the hands either direction. Just opening up those hands. Reverse. Good. Open up through the fingertips, pressing the fingers down. Don't crank the hand back or create any tension there. Just open the palm. If you feel it's too much, take it back a little bit. Don't do it. It's all good. Open up that wrist, stretching the hand, breathe. Good. Working through and swap it out. Good. Open up the hand, breathe through the body. Got some jams going on. Someone made a comment a few weeks ago that it sounded like a hotel remix. Yes, probably is. Good. Cross the body. Take that hand across either one, left or right. Try to keep the shoulders down, reaching past our body's energy through our fingertips. Ooh, I have like a crazy farmer tan going on. I'm gonna go outside. Good, now we're gonna take this hand up and over towards our opposite shoulder. I'm gonna turn away from you so you can see me. Press the fingertips down and back. Good. Open up that tricep. Long center spine. And open, give it a little shake. Nice. Reverse. Cross it over. Really stretch. Feel that stretch going through that back. Breathe, drop the shoulder down, drop the shoulder. Breathe, 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 breathe. Energy through the hands, little spirit finger. Good. Now up and over, reaching back towards the opposite shoulder. Good. Lengthen through that tricep. Breathe. And open. Little shimmy shake. Good. Extend your arms out away from you and cross. Let's just give a little hug, pulling the elbows down, opening up that upper back. And release the arms. Dance break. All right, enough of a dance break. Let's go back to our stretches. Okay, let's go to our chair. So if you have a surface, a table, an island, a chair nearby, we're going to use that for some assisted stretches. Nice and easy. Okay, so let's work. Opening up the back of the leg. I'm going to drop my right heel back, press to the ground. Make sure my forward leg, my knee is right over that ankle bone and toe. I'm going to lift my spine, press down, reach for my support. Just really anchor the foot to the floor to open up that calf muscle, back of the leg. Breathe through. Drop those shoulders. Good. Lengthen through that back leg. Press that heel down. That feels so good. You can widen your stance for more stretch if you need it. Make sure you're lifted and controlled. Good, now we're going to go up and down, opening up our arch and stretching our toes. Lift up and drop it down. Where's that heel? Lifting up and down. And up. And down. And up. Now we're going to lift up and hold. Breathe. Really press open those toes. And stretch. Good. Let's go ahead and do tabletop. Walk it back. Press those hips back. Lengthen through the spine. Drop that head through and stretch the body. Soften the knees if you need it. Tabletop. Open up those hamstrings. Breathe through. Good. And walk it up. Let's send our left foot back with the foot we haven't done yet. Either one's fine. Stretch it back. Press that heel down. Open up the back of the leg. Press the heel, stretch through the ankle. Lift the chest. Breathe. Four, up and down. Lifting the heel and lowering. 6, 7, and up, and down. Up, and down. And up, and down. Up and hold. Breathe. Open up that arch. Good. And let's go ahead and step back once again, tabletop. Stretch those hips back. Breathe. Quad stretch. Let's reach back for our right foot. Be careful here. Make sure you're holding on to something. If for some reason you can't get to the foot, you can do this one laying down by rolling to one side and reaching for that top arch. So be careful. Do what you're able to do and watch out for any balance problems there. So let's reach back for our foot. We're going to bring both knees down and connected. I'm gonna stand up as tall as I can. I'm gonna press my pelvis forward. Really open up that quadricep. Breathe through. Good. If you want to test your balance, that's okay. Good. Let's swap it out. Other side. I'm going to reach back for my opposite foot. Hips stay connected. Knees are really pulled tight. Pressing my pelvis forward. Good. Breathe. Good. And shake it out. Woo! I had a little balance problem myself. Okay, now we are going into my favorite part of this class, our hip openers. So really enjoy this. This is a wonderful stretch. I'm going to connect my ankle bone to my knee, and I'm going to sit back like I'm sitting into a chair. I'm going to rotate and open up through my hip and really enjoy a release. Great for the sciatica, great for any tension you might be having in the hip area. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to rest my ankle bone on top of my knee, with both sides. And I'm just going to take a seat back and release my pelvis. You need to move your chair or move your body position if you have a stationary, unmovable surface here. And I'm going to sit back, keeping my chest lifted, dropping the hips down, breathing through. Good. And again, stay as long as you need. If you need to pause the video, hey, let's do it. Good. And relax. Release. Moving around. Oh, yeah. Other side. Again, ankle atop the knee. Let's sit back. Like I went into a chair. Or move a little more forward. Keep the chest lifted. Breathe. Good, and release. Good, shake it out. Move those hips around. I think it's important to remind you that anytime if you need more of a stretch, or if you need to just pause and take a break, please do so. Listen to your body. We all have different bodies, we all have different circumstances, to make sure that we're just staying in tune with you. I'm just giving you a roadmap. If you need to pull into a rest station for a moment, that is absolutely okay. No stress at all. Okay, we're gonna start moving down to the floor for some floor stretches. I'm gonna work the camera a little bit here. Whoa. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna angle it down a bit. If you need to grab some water, that's all right. How y'all doing? Everything going well so far? I'm going to turn the music down just a tad so we make sure you can hear my voice. All right, we're going to start in butterfly. Butterfly position. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Sit up nice and tall, dropping those knees down, lifting the chest, finding space in the spine. We're going to do some C curves. So I'm going to round through my body and I'm going to rock my pelvis forward and really hollow out my center. And then I'm going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to find so much space in my spine. So sit as tall as you can. My hands are nice and connected to my ankles. My arms are taut. And I'm going to release back. So I hollow out my belly. I round down. My pelvis rocks forward. And I round through. And then I'm gonna sit up nice and tall, finding the length of my spine, top of the head reaches away from my torso. And then I'm gonna fall forward through my body and my back. You wanna find the length first, and once you've found that connection, you've gone over as far as you can, then let go and round through. Use your breath, breathe. And round up. Square off our torso to the right side. So I'm going to take this position. My sits bones, my pelvis is stay connected to the floor, and I'm just going to rotate through my spine, finding either side, and just taking that stretch over, relaxing through the body. And travel through your center, staying center, and round up slowly, taking your time. Breathe. Good. The same thing over to the opposite side, whichever side you have not done yet. Keep the connection with the floor. Rotate, sit even taller, and then take the stretch. Be careful not to rock. Stay grounded. Round up, take your time. Come back center. Good, lift tall, 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 tall. And once again, we've already done this a bit today. Drop that ear down, your side stretch for the neck. Keeping the shoulders pressed towards the floor. And chin forward. And another side. And chin down. And come center. Nice. Now I'm going to open up my right leg into a little half straddle stretch. Good. Find those sits bones. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. And just take a moment to feel this openness, this position here. We're going to do a side stretch. I want to make sure my knee is up towards the ceiling, connected to the floor. I'm going to reach up and over. Side stretch. Lengthen towards the leg. Keep space between the bicep and the ear. We don't want to crunch inward. We want to lengthen outward. Good. If you want to point your foot, you can. If you want to flex your foot, you can. It's up to you. And good. Open. And from here, we're going to do the same thing we did before, squaring off the side. We're not going to square off the hips. That's a totally different stretch. We're going to stay in second or a half second. We're going to just take the torso and fold. Breathe through. And come through center and roll up. Very nice. Let's go back through our butterfly. And stretch. That is so strange. Okay, find those sits bones connected to the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Pull the shoulders back. Flex your point, or even just do a little bit of each, just to kind of open up the leg a little bit. Breathe. Okay, now let's do a side stretch. Reaching out. Clear out that space. Lengthen over. Breathe. Keep space. Good. And lift to open. And let's square it off. Just the torso. Hips stay where they are. And take the stretch. We're going to bring both of the feet, connect them to the floor, hinge back so that we're leaning into the hands. And just rock those knees side to side. Again, we're just massaging that hip socket, working through rotation, breathing, finding space. Nice. Some windshield wipers for our expected rain this summer. Hopefully. Good. Now sit nice and tall. Let's go into a second straddle position. Again, finding a lift in the spine, sits bones are connected, legs are facing up towards the ceiling. We're just going to hold this for a few moments and breathe. If you need to, you can do the stretch against a wall and find that connection between the wall and your back to really prop up your back and find space in the stretch and not be so pulled back into the pelvis. Lift up through the low back and spine. And when you're ready, start to creep those hands out for a stretch here. Forward, opening up those inner thighs, hamstrings, breathing through. Go just to where you feel that stretch and hang out. Breathe, make sure you're breathing. Hopefully having a beautiful week. You know, we are here in sunny old Tucson. It's very warm this week. And walk it in. Just take a moment, just take a breath. Yeah, just. Whew. And once again, slowly walk it out. Take your time. There's no rush. And we'll pull it back. Good. How are you feeling? Awesome. We're going to start our relaxation, meditation, centering, whatever name you'd like to use. We're going to start that here in just a few moments. So you can stay on the ground in a seated or just a laying down position. That's fine too. You can take your device outside if that's a possibility. Maybe you want to sit in the sun, maybe it's too hot and you don't want to do that, it's fine. Find the best place for you to relax and let go and just be with your body, be with your mind, body, soul connection. So I'm going to stay on the ground. I'm going to just come to a seated position, but feel free to lay down. I probably wouldn't be doing that if I wasn't leading you through, because Lord knows I would probably fall asleep. I did it a couple weeks back. I'm so glad that I had my hands connected to my knees, because I would have, boom. I totally did. I'm not lying. All right, so we're going to find a comfortable position to be in, really focusing on deep breathing. Again, not a certain pattern of breathing, but just keeping it full and constant. Deep inhale and deep detoxifying exhale. Really cleansing the body, cleansing the lungs as we just think about releasing all the tension throughout your whole system. All right, so we'll get started. Again, if you're laying down, maybe you want to reach your arms overhead, and your toes away from your fingertips, and you're stretching in two directions. Those of us who are just sitting down, we'll do it with our arms. Good yawn in there. Good. Now, let's take just a quick moment to recognize the points of connection that we have to the ground or to a chair or whatever surface that we're sitting or laying on. Sits bones, the low back, your shoulders are connected, the back of your hands, the back of your head, the heels, the glutes, the calf muscles. All those points of connection, take a note, be aware, be mindful of that space. Deep inhale, deep detoxifying exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Back of the head, back of the hands, the heels, the glutes, sits bones, the rib cage. The deep inhale, the deep detoxifying exhale. Closing your eyes, relaxing the jaw, all the muscles in the face and the hands. Giving yourself permission to let go and relax. There's nowhere you need to be but this moment. There's nothing to be done or needs to be done. There's nothing that we are late for or early for. We are just here and now. Relax the face, the hands. Let go. Allow thoughts to flow into the mind. Recognize them and then let them flow right out. Stream of water of consciousness. Breathe through the body. Inhale. And detoxifying. Exhale. Sits bones are connected as we lengthen through the spine and reach out to the top of the head. Heels, hands, rib cage, elbows, head, glutes. These points of connection start to melt away, and it's harder to distinguish the surface or the connection point to the earth. It feels as if we are floating in an infinite space. A protected, safe, loving space, a healing space. From forward or back or side to side, we are connected to the center of our bodies and the energy from our bodies and the life from our bodies. It's being cleansed and radiating outward. Give yourself permission to let go and relax. Take a deep inhale and exhale out as much tension from your body as possible. Inhaling clean, beautiful fuel. Exhale out any toxic materials. A few moments just to be with yourself and let go. Slowly bring some awareness back to your physical body. You're wiggling your toes or your fingertips. A little bit more awareness to the muscles of your body. Very gently, taking your time at your own pace. And when you're ready, you're going to roll to either side. Bring yourself into fetal position, resting your head atop your arms, and continuing this gentle awakening. When you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Take your time, no rush. When you're ready, open your eyes and bring yourself back into the space, gently, with ease and compassion for your body, your mind, and your spirit. Open up your hands, let your fingertips just fall into the water. Inhale your arms up, overhead, bring the palms down. Exhale. And again, flip the hands. Inhale, lift the hands over the top of the head. And exhale, bring the palms down. Take your time. Take a little forward fold just to release that tailbone and low back. And slowly round up, take your time. And that's it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me for this quick stretch and meditation. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend and week ahead. Make sure to be compassionate with yourselves and with others, taking time to enjoy every simple moment. And again, have a great day. Life moves, move with it.